Hello guys, this is likely to be my last video concerning the late Junior Pope. You know, his death was so painful, so regrettable, that young guy could have saved his life if the right thing had been done. Unfortunately, people around him were crazy. They couldn't do the right thing, and Junior Pope lost his life. Now listen, if you are very observant, he was saying right inside the boat that the boat captain should take it easy. I beg go, I be the only son, I get 3 pikin, I be go train them. All those statements are born out of sentiments. As soon as they discovered that the boat captain was unreasonable and stupid, they should have stopped the movement. Because if you look at the way the guy was moving, he was moving like a crazy person who didn't even have the experience. I was told he partially collided with a canoe. You know these wooden canoes. What was he doing? Was he not watching where he was going to? That he had to hit a canoe. So he looked at the whole thing. It was born out of carelessness, out of negligence, out of stupidity, and most of the passengers on board the speedboat were all laughing. They were all smiling, and they were not wearing their life jackets. They were all there, as if nothing was going on, not knowing that accident could occur at any time. It's an unplanned event. When it happens, you don't know. But if they had taken the necessary safety precautions, the thing might not have happened. And even though it had happened, they would have survived. But they were busy laughing, talking. Even Junior Pope was recording a video that he was the only son, he had 3 kids, nobody would take care of them, he would have to train his children. These are sentimental talks. Have you seen it? The boat's captain was unreasonable. He was going at a very great speed. What they could have done at that mature time, when they discovered that the boat's captain was unreasonable, was to stop the journey so that they can save lives. Prevention is better than cure. I'm telling gospel truth. I've had similar experience from Coconut to Alaba International. I used to go and see all the time. There was a day the boat captain drove like a crazy person. Our speedboat went up and came back, but it nearly capsized. But I was wearing my personal life jacket, well suited, well tightened on my body. In case something, I never went on sea without having my safety jacket. It can never happen. It is the first safety requirement if you move on sea all the time. You don't put your life on somebody's hands. The boat captain was on his own. You guys were on your own. What you could have done was to put on the life jacket and tell the guy, don't overspeed. If he continues to overspeed, you stop the journey immediately. But they were all smiling. I beg go, I be the only son, I beg go, I get pikino. Those statements are sentimental. It doesn't make any meaning. The guy was still firing until he collided with a wooden canoe that made the speedboat to capsize, and now many people have lost their lives. So I believe in prevention. I do not believe in stories. This is medicine after death. You know what I'm saying? So the death was very, very annoying, because he even foresaw what was to happen. Said this guy was going at a great speed. He was driving recklessly, without even minding he was carrying people. Have you seen it? So I've looked at the whole thing with great inner spirit and discovered that accident could have been prevented. But they were not serious. They're all laughing, smiling. They didn't even know that the boat driver was not experienced. He might not even be a licensed captain. So, and the management of the film crew, I didn't know what we are doing. Didn't they know that this kind of thing had been happening? What was to happen? So it was a painful death, bros. It was a painful death. May the souls of the departed rest in peace. Amen.